Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. And as I just said, we're gonna do we're gonna make the mob drop whatever item it's camouflaged as when it dies. So another thing I've added in is randomly make node turn into mob when mined. That's gonna be an interesting one. It's gonna be pretty simple too, but it's gonna be a good way to utilize on dig node or whatever. All right, so let's see. On activate on step, and we'll just add in on punch equals function self dtime and print self dot object get, I believe it's get HP, and we will look in the Minetest Lua API and look for get HP, and it is get underscore HP. We'll see what we got here. We'll just have it debug for right now. Alright, it'll eventually spawn in, and they're just kind of falling from the sky. And now what we can do is 0. Let me get out of creative mode real quick and actually be able to punch these without killing them instantly. 9, 9, 9. Get back here. 8. Okay, so we'll do local HP equals self.object get HP. What you could alternatively do is you could get if the node below it equals, I don't know, say like it's camouflaged as dirt and then it's got stone under it. You could raise the horsepower, or horsepower, the hit points for some reason, or if it's disguised as stone and there's like coal underneath it, you could like raise the hit points by like 2 or something, and then it'll change to it instantly. But yeah, that's just a little thinking out loud. Now let's see. If HP is less than or equal to 0, then print dead. Beautiful. And then we'll just see what that does. Alright. Now what do we got here? Oh, we got a bunch of blocks just kind of randomly walking around. We can spawn them in by hitting Q. It's literally out of control. I am just destroying. Oh, look at this. This is just chaos. We got leaves dancing around here. What's going on here? Okay, but seriously, let's see. Give me default. I don't even think I have the time. Oh, set time. Time 7,000. Okay, grant single player all. Give me default meese, or sword meese actually. Now I've got a meese sword. Did. Okay, beautiful. We'll do Minetest.add item, and then we'll do local pis equals self dot. Actually, we'll save a little bit of resources by just getting it if the hit power is less than 0 or equal to 0. Self dot object get position, and then we'll do the item is self dot node name. And now what's going to happen is when you kill a mob, it's going to essentially just drop whatever it's disguised as. And that's great if you're killing them in a giant field of ores, but whoop, don't want that. And he drops that. That's wonderful. I don't have item drop because I am in a default world. Now let's see if we can get one that's diamond. Let's get some diamond laid out here. Oh no, I'm not in creative mode. Or creative mode. Oh, what? I only got that. Come on. We get some that's meese, actually. Alright, cool. Let's see if we can get it. And now I've got some mice. So it works correctly. So number 3 is all done. I'm going to put that up there. Now, randomly make node turn into mob when it's mined. Okay, now let's see. So that would be on the dig node function. Minetest, register on dig node. And it's not advised to use this because this is a heavily outdated, very heavily outdated function. Register on node. Okay, on node dig. Game wide on dig node. Okay, let's see. Register on dig nodes. For some reason it was plural on one of those. Where is it? Yeah, register on dig nodes should be dig node function. I can understand from an English standpoint why you should have dig nodes, but that's going to confuse people if they go to do this and they have dig nodes, then it won't do anything. Okay, now let's do a thing right here. So on dig nodes, node default dirt with blah blah blah. Oh god. At position. That's great. We'll remove that. So we will do this. We will take this, then we place that right in there, and then we will do a local int equals, or we'll do entity for the sake of readability in this tutorial. The thing. Let's see. Entity equals minetest.add entity position node shifter base. Okay. Entity dot or entity get Lua entity, and you do that to basically lock into its actual the item object, so you can do things like dot node name and stuff like that. So what I can do here is in the on activate, and we'll do self.camo, and if node name equals nil, so what I can do is remove the stick, and I can have it entity.get Lua entity.node name equals old, and I will debug this so I can figure out print dump old node. And if you're wondering what the dump is, essentially what will happen is if you get things like tables, what it'll do is if you do print, it'll just do a whole bunch of numbers and it won't tell you what's in the table. But if you do a dump inside your print with the function or the variable you want to get out, what will happen is the game will try to make it readable to you, so it'll be like x equals y equals z equals, or whatever's in the table or whatever. That's just in case this is a table. I don't know if it's a table or it is just a node name, but we'll find out right now. And it is in fact a table. So what I can do is old node.name, and I can do Lua entity.get or a .node name equals old node.name. And that's great, because that means I can now do this and just mine a whole bunch of stuff and it'll just start adding entities in. Oh boy. And what's happening here is I see what's happening. So what's happening here is it is doing what it's supposed to, but what's happening is it will just take whatever it's standing on, like I programmed it to, and it will just turn to that instantly, which is great. That's cool if you're mining down and then see everything's turning into just entities, and it looks like there's just a bunch of nodes down there, but then they start moving. It's pretty funny. And then they'll just turn into whatever. And it's super lightweight. So, but we want to do if math.random equal or is greater than 0.95, then this will happen, and that's 5% chance of it happening. Because we don't want every single thing in the world turning into a freaking entity. That would be really bad. I see I can mine a little bit. I don't have to worry about anything. It's all cool. But eventually, I will get it. And then it happened. So randomly, you can make that a much, 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 much smaller percentage. So eventually, when people are mining in the world, they'll have a node that'll turn into a mob, basically, and it'll just start doing this. Start having a rave. There's so many freaking mobs in here. It's ridiculous. So essentially, that is goal number 4 completed. And I will do goal number 5 in another video, in the next video, I mean. So thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next one.